Okay, to get the molar mass of aluminum chloride, it's a little different because it's a compound versus an element, but you're still going to use the periodic table for this. So I'm going to look at the periodic table and I'm going to look at aluminum, and I see that 1 mole of aluminum has a mass of 27. So I'm going to write Al equals 27 grams. And then I'm going to look at chlorine, and that's 35 grams. And I have 3 of those, so I'm going to multiply this times 3. So I have 105 grams worth of chlorine for every 27 grams of aluminum. So if I wrote this as a conversion factor, I could write 1 mole of aluminum chloride is equal to 105 grams of aluminum chloride. Okay, when you're starting the railroad method, you're always going to start with what you're given first. So we're always going to start with, in this problem, we're going to start with 80 grams of aluminum chloride. It's important to put your units so that you know how to arrange the next step. So what we're going to do then is we're going to use our conversion factor, and what we want to do is have grams cancel out. So in order to do that, I have to have grams on the bottom. So I will have 1 mole of aluminum chloride up here, and I will put my 105 grams of aluminum chloride at the bottom. What happens here is that the units cancel out so that you're left in moles. So the way that you're going to do this in your calculator is you're going to take 80 and you're going to multiply times 1, which is 80, and then divide it by the 105. So when you do that, you should get 0.61 moles of aluminum chloride. And I always kind of like to check, does my answer make sense? So in here, I have less than what I would expect for 1 molar mass. So the 80 grams should give me less than 1 mole of aluminum chloride. Okay, we're going to do the exact same thing on the next problem. We're going to start with what was given in the problem, so the 4.3 moles of aluminum chloride. And then we want to get to grams, so we need to cancel moles. So we're going to put 1 mole on the bottom of aluminum chloride, and we're going to put 105 grams on the top. And again, we're always arranging these so that the units cancel each other out. So the moles cancel out, moles cancel out. Now I have 4.3 times 105. And when I do that, I get 567.6 grams of aluminum chloride.